No. Hello. Let me know if you're able to hear me. I am Sunday Rafael Jigo, an online business owner and a mom of four. This is just a replay of the previous show. It was the volume was not on for some reason, so I am redoing it. Let me know just from the comment section if you're able to hear me. Let me know. Let me know if you're able to hear me. Okay, I think it's okay. Let me just check the audio. Just let me know if you're able to hear me at the comment section, because I tried to do this video and the audio was off. So I am using a different device. Let me know just from the comment section if you're able to hear me. Yeah, my topic for today is I am the main character in my story. I am the main character in my own story. So I cannot be a main character in someone's story. I have to write. I have to be the main character in my own story. Sometimes there was some time back that I was not the main character in my story. I let other people decide for me. I let other people give me recommendation on who I am. So, but I find myself not getting satisfied because some of the things were not encouraging. But I just want to thank God that I came to my senses that I have to be the main character in my own story. I have to be the one writing my own story. That was in the previous video. The audio was off. I really talked a lot, but it was off. I apologize for that. You have to be the main story in your own. You have to be the main character in your own story, because when someone else is, it might not be good. The story might not be pleasant. The story might be boring. The story might be some parts might be missing out. Some parts might be incomplete, or maybe a lot of things. But when you are the main character in your own story, like there is this saying that if a musician sings his or her own songs, the tune comes out so clearly and nicely. But when someone else sings it in another version. So we have to make the real version of ourselves. What are we wanting in life? What do I need in life? And let me be the one to make the decision for myself. Let me be the one to do what I want to do, because I will be the main character in doing it. So I must be the one writing my own story, holding the pen myself, and deciding for myself, what do I need? What do I need? And how much do I need it? How much do I need in life? How much do I need in whatever that I do? And such things sometimes build us when we let ourselves be the one to decide things for ourselves. When we let ourselves do the things that we love and make that concrete decision ourselves, not someone else making it for us, but we ourselves making it. I learned a lot in that. I learned a lot in making my own decisions, because what I will wake up always with the energy that I made this decision and I must be committed to it. And I also wake up with the determination that I will do it. I can do it. I wake up with the I can mindset. But when someone else decides for me, you say, after all, it's so and so decision. So it was not my choice. But when it is my choice, it's my choice. I have to go for it. I have to face it. I have to do it. I have to accomplish it. And yes, that that what defines us. That is what defines us. We are not defined by what people say about us. They might be missing out some things. Like, so when someone else is the character, is the main character in your story, some things, some information might be missing out. So we don't want that to happen. We want to be the main character in our own story. And life is a story. Life is like, in the running text below, that life is like a blank book where you can write your story, where you can write the story that you want about yourself. And yes, that is very true. It's just blank. You write it. You did not live before to follow the steps that you did. It is a blank book that you have to write your story on on you by yourself. You have to write your story. If it is a bad story, yes, accept it, and change for the better. Change the story. You can change the story. You can also rewrite the story. It's beautiful. You can rewrite the story again and make it nice. Make it, I like this musician when they sing a song, and sometimes they will do the remix. The remix, and sometimes the remix is what people like most. So you can do a remix of your life. You can redo your life. Maybe there are certain parts that was not done so well. Maybe you did not do it well. You can redo it. You can always restart. You can always start at any time. One can always decide. There is always room for a change. In any place in life, there is a room for a change. We are not living in a fixed life where there is no room for change. Always there is a room for change. It doesn't matter your age, how old you are. It doesn't matter your location. You can always make a change. You can always make a change. If you decide to make the change yourself, you can always make it. So it is very good when you are the main character in your own story, when you are the one writing your own story. You can know where you went wrong, where you did not feel. Hello, Claire. I hope now you can get you can get me. I have changed the device. I'm using a different device now. That is good. Thank you. And yes, when you are the main character in your own story, you write every part of it. You write every single part of it. You tell the story so nicely, and people feel it as if it is live. You see, and it's the same in life. Whenever we want to take decisions, more especially we want to take decisions on doing something that nobody else did in our own village, or maybe in our own town. It is hard when we look for people to decide for us, because they will never decide for you. They will never tell you that you can do it. But when you decide on yourself, you can always say, I can do it. Because when you have watched, for example, in our business, we have a 90 minutes free video training. After watching that video, it will give you a time. Maybe it will give you a position to make a decision for yourself, if you are to continue or not, if you're to take this business or not. And yes, that is where I, as a business owner, or maybe you as a person, or I as a person, have to make the decision for myself. I took long in starting this business because I was longing for people's approval. I was waiting for people's approval, for them to tell me that yes, Sunday, you can do it. And I was looking at that. But in all that, I was asking, I said, do you see me really be able to do this business? Most of the answers I said, they tell me that no, you cannot do this business. This is a scam. This is something online. All the things online is not genuine. You see, and I was just there, and I knew deep inside me that this is the thing that I really need to do, because it talks about flexibility in time. It talks about having financial freedom as you build your business with time. It talks about having to do the things that you love most, and you do it at your own time space. And it is exactly what I was wanting. But people are telling me that you cannot do this, you cannot do that, until I came to my own senses and I said, no, I am the main character in my own story. I have to hold the pen myself and write it. I have to sign this, that I can do this business. I can do it. And yes, I took that leap of faith and get started. When I got started, all those imaginations, I thought it was very hard. I thought it was very technical. I thought it was very difficult. It is just a myth. I found this business is really amazing. One of the things that it defines exactly what I wanted. It defined exactly what I was looking for. I was having that desire to do the things that I want at my own space, at my own time. I wanted to have a flexibility. I want to have a time of freedom. I want to have a time that I can really do the things that I love. I love designing. I love doing. I like mentoring someone. I wanted to help someone. That was my desire. And I also wanted to be designing some things like, these cards, business cards. I even tried to register for a web design course, but it was very long, and I discovered I did not need that again. And I was still the desire for me to design something, artwork. It was there in my head, but I had no idea exactly how I can get it and what it is like. I did not have the clear picture. As I was saying that, when you look at a house from a distance, you will look at the house. Maybe it is very nice, maybe it is not nice in your eyes, but until you enter inside, you have no idea what is in the living room. You have no idea what is in the dining. You have no idea what is in the kitchen. You have no idea. So I had no idea exactly what it was about this business, and I was asking people's approval, and they were not telling me exactly what I can do if I look like I can do it. And this business doesn't have that thing like you look like doing it. No, anybody can do it. Anybody. It doesn't have that look like. It is anybody who is willing to learn, anybody who is willing to grow, anybody who is willing to invest the time, and yes, invest also money, because it's a business. And anybody can. Let me just give a shout out to my friend here, that Ngor. I'm watching from South Sudan, and my question is that what is the limit time of the business? This business has no limit. This business is not a business that is monthly, or maybe it's for some years and then it stops. No, it doesn't have limit. This is a legacy building business. Anytime, if you want to get started, you can get started, and we don't have that time limit that if you register today, tomorrow you have to sign in, tomorrow you have to get started. No, we don't have that. This business has a great flexibility. It has great freedom. You decide for yourself if you want to get started. Once you're ready, yes, you can get started, and we will hold your hand and take you through the process. And if you say to yourself that no, I'm not yet ready, I need to put things together, we also respect your decision until that time when you are ready. And then yes, reach out to me, or maybe to my partner if you get him online. Most time he doesn't come live. He is doing some of the things at the background. You can reach out to me, and I will take you through the process. It doesn't have a limit, my brother. You just start once you are ready. You get started once you're ready. And this is one of the most beautiful business I ever liked, because I don't have to chase people. I don't have to go beg people, please join, please join. No, 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 no. It doesn't happen in this business. It doesn't happen here. This is a professional business where everybody is free to decide whatever that you want. If you want to get started, yes. If you wanted not to get started at the moment, maybe later, yes, we respect your decision. And that is it. So it's the main thing here is that you have to be the main character in your own story, because this is like writing your own story. This is like writing your own book. You see, life is like an empty book where you have to write your story. And sometimes it may not start well, but it doesn't mean that you failed. It may not start well. Maybe somewhere else it's not good, but it doesn't mean that you have failed. You can always restart at any point of life, and you can always have a room to start again. You always have a room to change in any part, in any aspect of life. You have the freedom to change. It's very important when you come to your senses and say no, I have to change, I have to do something different, I have to do something different here. Like me, I was really wanting to change. I was desiring for this change. I was longing for this change that I am living now for a very long time. I wanted to have time with my family. I wanted to have flexibility in doing the things that I love. I wanted to do the things I love at my own time. If I wanted to go for a seminar, I have the time. I need to go. I don't want restriction, and restriction from, maybe, let me say, not from family, but for example, I am working and I need to go for a seminar, or maybe something I will need to do, and I cannot go because of work. So I wanted that freedom. I've been working for about 15 years, and that was just enough for me. I wanted really to have time with my family, with my loved one. My kids are growing so fast, and I'm missing out certain things, and I wanted to have that time with them. I did not want to miss the milestone. So I had to write my own story. I had to take the decision in my hand. I said, yes, this is me, and this is Sunday. I have to make decision for myself. I have to make decision that can make my future better. I want to make a decision that will make my, not even only me, but my family too, a better life, a better future for my children. I needed to have something that holds my name on it, something that is for me and my family, something that I can transfer to my children. And that is this business that I have got. I just came to this understanding that what you desire in your heart, God will always bring it unto you. And sometimes we find it hard to take the first decision because it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like exactly what you're picturing in your head. At the start, it may not look like it, but once you're in, once you take time, you realize that exactly what I was praying for, exactly what I was desiring is here. And this is a perfect example with me about this business, this online business. This business is just God sent for me. It is exactly what I was desiring. I wanted to have time with my family. I like cooking, and I want to cook the dish, the best dish that I want at any time to my children. And I was not having that time, not having that time until I got this business. I'm now working at home. So I cook to them whatever dish that I wanted to cook for them, whatever I want to prepare for them. I do it at my own time space. As I run my business at my own time schedule, I don't have a bell ringing that Sunday is time for this, Sunday is time for this. No, it's enough. That time I was sleeping with an alarm clock. It's done. This is a new phase of life that I am enjoying it so much. I am really enjoying my online business because what it gives me the freedom to do the things that I love, and also it gives me time with my family. It gives me time with myself. I needed time to reflect on myself. How has been my years, all these years that I've been living? How has been it? I have to review my life and see what can I do better to better my life, to better the life of my family. What can I do best? Because sometimes when we are just at a goal, when we are just rushing at a goal all the time, we are rushing. We don't have time to reflect on our action, our previous action. We don't have that time. But I was longing for that time, to have time to reflect on whatever actions that I've done. How has been my last year? How has been deciding? Who has been in the center of deciding for me? Did I make decisions for myself? Did I make it correctly? Did I make it wrong? Where did I get it wrong? At that time, sometimes we miss it. Sometimes we miss it. And this time is very important because we can redirect our life. If it has not gone in the right way, we can redirect it. We can always change at any time. We are living in a time where we can decide to do the best thing for ourselves at any time. It doesn't matter your age. Sometimes you may look at, no, I am now old to start something again. No, anytime you can start. Anytime you can start and you can finish it if you are determined. If anyone is determined, if I am determined, yes, I can get it. I can get it. I just need to have the right mindset that I can do it. I just need to be the main character in my book, in my storytelling. And there is this that keep there is another quote that is going here by Jennifer. Let me just read it. And it's the second one. The first one, that life is a blank, like a blank book. You write what your own story, not other story. And that is by Jehen. And this one says that keep being the author of your own story. Never let anyone else write write for you again. And that is amazing. I will never let someone else to write my story again. People have been writing my story and it has never been giving me that peace. What I get is not good. You cannot do it. You cannot do it. But when I write my own story, I said, I can't do it. I say, I can do it. And for sure, I can do it because, anyone can do anything that you desire to do once you're determined. Once you are the one deciding, I say that, yes, I made the decision. I have to go for it. I have to accomplish it. And it gives me the energy to wake up in the morning with the strength. I said, yes, I made the decision. Yes, I am here for it. Yes, I can do it. And that is the mindset in every aspect in life, not only in business and in everything in life. We needed that I can mindset, that I can do it. I can do it. It is doable. Everything is possible. It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's possible, but it's not going to be easy because what? It will need you to come out of your comfort zone. It will need you. Um, this one is saying that what? That sister, we are scared in doing businesses because city council collects more taxes, which they give a huge amount to receive. What? This is an online business. This is not a business that like where you're doing it. mm, where you are doing it on a physical location. This is online. Yes, we pay taxes, and the taxes is also based on the government where you are located, how much they deduct to what amount. That is specific. We are legitimate business. We don't say that you don't have to pay taxes. No, taxes are good. If you pay, if you're a citizen of any country, you have to pay taxes, but also has to be reasonable. That is discussed in the parliament and things that, yeah, those things. I'm not a politician, but yeah, we pay taxes. This is a any legitimate business pay taxes. But however you're paying there, I have no idea about it. I don't have anything to say about it. This business I'm talking about is online. It's not like you are having the city councils will not get it here because it's online. It is the revenue authority that will tax you. It's the revenue authority that tax you direct from your bank because we are not having a physical shop here and then the city council will come and, yeah, no, we are dealing direct with the revenue authority, so they will deduct the reasonable taxes that is calculated from your money. So I don't encourage not paying taxes because any legitimate business for sure has to be paying taxes, and any legitimate citizen to be paying taxes. I am also paying taxes. Yeah, and that is it, my brother. I don't have answer to that. The city council, I don't have anything to say about it. I'm not a politician. I'm not anything. I am just an entrepreneur. I'm an online business owner. I am doing it online. I'm not doing, and that is one of the benefit of doing an online business, my brother Garang. An online business is really legitimate in such cases. It can help you pay the right taxes at the right time. It will eliminate who is coming collect here and who is coming, no, because this is legitimate. After getting your money, the revenue authority will deduct whatever percentage that is to be deducted, and then they will take, you have no more disturbance. So whatever kind of business that you are doing, I have no idea, but I could encourage you to really explore this online business. That this could solve that problem that you are having now. That could be an answer to whatever challenge that you are having now. This online business, every person is now shifting online. Even those businesses that are physical, that are physical, people are shifting to advertise their businesses online. So if you're not yet online, please, I advise you to check the online business. That could really be the best solution for that. So my topic for today is that I am the main character in my own story. So who is deciding for you? Who is the main character in your own story? And I cannot be a main character in someone else's story. I cannot be that. I mind my own business, have my own lane, and be the main character in my own story. Decide what I want, at what time I want it. And yes, having my freedom, having my time, having my life back. That is really one of the most important things that I really like so much, on deciding whatever that you needed as a person. If you decide for yourself, it's really more great, because you know what you need and you know how you'll do it. If you something went wrong, uh yes, I have my business partner here right from Namibia. Say hi, sis. Oh, yes, love our business. Yes, sis, this business is really amazing. And someone was just telling me that this business is God sent. It's God sent. It's really amazing. The flexibility is really great, and everything is amazing. And I don't say that it's easy. It's not easy, but it is possible. It's possible, because it will let you come out of your comfort zone. If you're someone who was like me, afraid of coming live, you will have to challenge yourself, face your fears, and yes, come live if you can. It's not a must, but it's very good. And if you are someone who don't like to be talking to people, or maybe you are someone who is not who have low self-esteem, you have to come out of yourself. And it's not easy coming out of yourself, coming out of your comfort zone. It's always not easy. It's not easy. That's why I say that it's not easy, but it is possible if you're determined. And the good thing is that the good news that I always love to shout out is that you are never alone. You are going to be assigned a mentor, you're going to be assigned a coach who will hold your hand and walk you through the process, step by step. That baby step, if you have seen a child starting to walk, that is how it is. A child, maybe 1 year old or less than 1 year old, starting to walk, that is it. We take you step by step throughout the process to getting started until um, you start flying on your own. Even at that time, there is no still limitation on our support. And in our support, you don't have to pay extra money for that. That support is deep down from the heart in it, and it is given out of love. And that is one of the amazing thing I love in this business. No competition with someone else. The best competition you can ever have is the best competition is to compete with yourself, to become the best version of yourself, to become the best version of you. The person you're seeing right now, this Sunday you're seeing now, is transformed using this business, because I was a person with a low self-esteem. I was a person who fear coming live, fear talking to people. I could have the words in me, but expressing it, no, I could not express it out. But I am grateful to this business that really made me come out of my comfort zone, come out of my fears, face my fears face to face. I don't play with it. I just face my fears. I said, fear, you are just an imagination, and you are not real. I have to face you. Until I came out of my comfort zone, and this person you're seeing now is changed in so many aspects of life. In so many aspects of life, my mindset, my belief, my words. I used to believe that I could not do it. I used to believe people's opinion, saying that no, you cannot do it. And I believe, because if it's someone who is respected, someone of high position telling me you cannot do that, I obeyed. But no, I had to cancel that in my mind. I had to change that no, I can do it. I can do it. I don't want to let someone decide for me. I can do it myself. If someone else did it, and that person is having the same one head like me, is having two eyes like mine, having the same shape like me, even if the color is whatever color, but we are all created in the image of God. If they can do it, I can do it. Any person in any part of Africa, if you can do it, I too can do it. I challenge myself with the I can mindset. I say, I can do it. and I came out bravely like a lion, like the king of the jungle. I say, yes, I can do it. The lion is not the largest animal or the biggest animal in the jungle, but yet it is the king of the jungle. It's the king of, and that is the mindset I came with. I came with the mindset of determination that I had to shift. It's not a one night thing that happens just in one night. It's something that I had to go through the process. I had to go through the process of not accepting the I can't mindset and accepting the I can mindset. I can do it. Accepting it. And it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's possible. It's possible once you decide, once you made up your mind, it's possible. So, guys, this is all from me. Be the main character in your own book. Be the main character in your own story. I am the main character in my own story, and I can tell my story best. Even if you wake me up from sleep and ask me, Sunday, how did you join this business? I can tell you every step, how I was skeptical, how I was afraid, how I was imagining this business, how I was thinking negative things about this business. I can tell you all that, and how I changed my life, how I changed the life of my family too. I can tell you that even without writing some notes down, without any bullet points, I can tell you step by step. And that is the main thing, importance of having the pen in your hand to write your own story. And I believe you are going to write your own story today. Don't let other people write your story. Don't let other people decide for you. Decide for yourself what you can, because it's you who knows what you want best. It's you who knows what feeling do you want to have. Do you want to have the feeling of joy, the feeling of anger, the feeling of defeat, the feeling of success? Whatever, it is you who determines it. And you remember, life is what you live once, and you have no time to waste in doing negative things, or maybe thinking negative thing about other people. Don't involve yourself in having negative relationships that lower your self-esteem. You are always a brave person. You are always someone who can do it. You are a person who can do it. You have potentials inside you that you have never discovered. Just like me, what I am doing now, I had no idea that I was able to do it. And I know that it's not even here. It is moving higher every day. If you've been following me for the last 1 year, you have seen a great change. You have seen maybe a great change. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but this person is really transformed. And as I said, it's not something that is happening one night. It is a process, and I love the process. I am enjoying the process of this online business, my process to greater flexibility in time, in finance, in freedom, in everything. My time, now I have it in my hand. I can do whatever I want at the time that I want to. So, guys, that is all from me. I am sorry for the previous videos. It was not, the audio was not good. I think that computer has problem with the update system. I will work on it later. But for now, I'm using a different device, and I'm grateful for your comments. Thank you, Ngor. Thank you, Garang. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Garang again. Thank you all. And those ones who are watching the replay, please. I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate all your likes, your love. I appreciate. And for those ones who are in Africa, having a good night, have a good night. Those ones in some parts of the world, it's morning to them. Have a very good day and a very good morning. Others are already afternoon. Have a nice time wherever you are. And let me know where you're watching me from. If you're watching the replay, let me know. Tomorrow I'm going to have my day 5 of the learning the principles of an ego. And it's going to be amazing. And I hope it will not have interruption, because I'll also be using the same device, which will work well, I believe so. So, guys, this is all from me. Have a blessed time. But don't forget, for those who wanted to know more about my online business, the website is just below, www.sundayandjigoonline.com. And it's also above this video. You can register with your name and email. and you will have access to a 90 minutes video training that explain the basic concept or the basic the model of this business. Watch that video when you are not interrupted, because you need to concentrate and understand it better. It will help you make concrete decision if you are to take the next step, if you are to get started or not. And that video will help you. If you have not understood the first one, don't hurry. We will also send you the replay of the one we did one today, and the replay will be sent to you tomorrow, I believe. And I will send you tomorrow that the replay. And if you have any question, please don't keep quiet. Reach out to me, and I will be more than happy to take you through the process. I am so much excited, so excited. So have a blessed time. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Have a blessed time. God bless you all. God bless you, bless you. Bye.